this morning came from. Because I was on Facebook, and all of a sudden you were live, and I'm like, I didn't get no warning, I didn't get no anything, right? But of course, my man is there, so let me listen, right? And I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, he said this before. I heard this before, and then everything clicked. Everything clicked. And I went, oh my goodness. And that's why I said I was behind the power curve, because this book 2, the only thing I got finished left is book 2. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to finish the second half of book 2. And while I'm doing book 2, I'm going to do the 30 days for book 2. Then I'm going to go back while I'm finishing up the books together and through the 30 days for book 1. So there's my, I ain't playing. And I said, oh my, it was like the light came on, like, no, he didn't. So I don't know where that came from, but it was like, I was like, wow. I started seeing dollar signs. I says, wait a minute, upselling, packages, everything. Thank you, Antonio. And I don't know how I got invited. I said, well, I'm listening. So, but that was fantastic this morning. I was like,
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. Yeah. What I do, I have, and I guess all of you can take a note out of my book. I'm just documenting everything, and actually this is a note I've taken out of Gary Vee's book, documenting everything. So when I do my one-on-ones, or if I go off on a rant, like, and you all know, I'll be answering a question and I'll just go off on a long rant of like, and another thing, what you need, I do that. I start, I splice them apart from these classes and just putting them on the internet, because they're powerful and they're for everybody. Even though you all get exclusivity to them, they're for everybody in that little one section. And these little rants, these moments, because y'all bring me to life, are making me more famous. That being said, well, I'm going to wait for Tempest to give that away. I almost, because I'm not going to do it right. She's going to do it better than me. She's going to do it far better than me. So I'm going to let Tempest give that away when she comes back. It'll be about 7:45. She did tell me earlier what she had to go do, and we'll do it that way. I have an exciting mastermind class for us. Are you ready to be excited? I really do. I have an exciting mastermind class for us. Now,
yes,
besides,
sir.
Good. Besides Tempest being temporarily absent, Michael Tate, are you there and you can hear? Send us some sort of sign. I know he's there.
Okay, so he typed in something.
Oh, he did. Okay, I'll have my chat open. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so he's there now. Okay. And then let's see who else doesn't have their. Okay, so you're there. Deanna's here. That's Michelle's number, right? And Michelle, unmute and let me see if you can hear me. I just need some signs that you are available.
I had to unmute, but I'm here.
There it is. All righty, good.
No wonder why nobody said hello when I said hello, millionaires. Nobody heard me.
Yes, nobody heard
I was muted.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. You know what? We all heard you, Michelle. We just wanted to pick on you. No, you were totally muted. Nobody heard you at all. Okay, I have a wonderful mastermind for us today. Marjorie, let me see. Let me make sure you're there. Unmute for me very quickly.
Yes.
So we have 100% attentive. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is free. We don't start this until December 1st. Your year doesn't start until December 1st.
What a blessing.
It really is. This is just that's fair. This is just because you had the integrity and fortitude to pay early. That's what this is. So I just want to give back unto those who give unto me. And I wish more people would do that, but I won't go off on that rant right now, Jerome. I won't go off on that rant right now. I have plenty of time to go off on a rant. I won't go on that rant right now. Ladies and gentlemen, today's mastermind is about getting you to $30,000 by the end of September. Does anybody have a problem with this? That's this. Okay.
I received
that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. That's why I asked if everyone can hear me, because I wanted to make sure that Wheel of Fortune wasn't taking your attention. Right? I wanted to make sure that you can hear me. The whole class is about $30,000 by September 30th, 2018. Everybody happy with that?
I receive it.
Now, here's even more happiness for such a plan. Even more happiness for such a plan is I'm only going to give you a $30,000 plan for your business only.
Woo-hoo.
Okay? This is not cookie cutter information. This is your business only. That's what I'm going to do. And since Carol is in my top right, I'm going to start with her first. Let me set some parameters. Same format as last week, same format. It shall be done every week. Q&A. Me and you back and forth. But now I want you to tell me about your company and what you have right now. And I'm going to then put you on $30,000 in 30 days. I'm frozen. Okay. Okay. Path of $30,000 in 30 days. Just for law of attraction happiness sake. If you don't mind that, can you raise your hand?
Absolutely.
Make some noise. Okay. All right. Good. This has become my favorite class. Okay, Carol, let's start with you. I want you, now everybody listen to what Carol's going to do, because you're going to do the same thing, okay? Carol, I want you to tell me this is in order. So I guess you take good notes. Type the notes in chat real quick. In order, I want you to tell me what you have, what you need. That's it. I want you to tell me what you have.
When you say what you have, meaning what kind of business is it?
I know the kind of business all of you have. You could tell me that, but I want to know, in the business that I have, this is what I have operational right now due to a hurricane circumstances. This well went dry. This stream of income isn't working no more. My area has beat me up so much. So right now, the only thing I have making me money is this.
Okay. So as we spoke, I guess earlier today, what I have is the beginning of something totally new. So I am actually starting from scratch.
Good.
My coaching business, it was more corporate, and I'm bringing it to a different level in corporate, but more from the heart. So I have to incorporate that, but in a professional manner, so that those that are in corporate will still accept it.
Good.
So I'm moving into the corporate end in a different way, but also, as we spoke, bringing it to the baby boomers that are getting ready to retire. So working with them on a coaching aspect to bring them into new businesses, because they're all not ready to retire and they need to have something else to do, and they're being put out to pasture. So we want to get them active, because they can be. They still have the minds to work. They just don't have the tools any longer. So that's what my business is going to be doing, working with the baby boomers, working with the coaching and training and development for individuals, coming from more of self-development aspect as opposed to just training and, the regular system type thing. So I'm starting all over again. What do I have right now? Zero. I'm starting from ground zero.
Okay, good. So she has zero. Who else has zero right now? Show me your hands or raise your voices. Okay, we got Jerome 0, Gladys at 0.5.
So what do you mean by 0?
Well, let's see. Carol, what do you mean by 0?
In other words, I'm working on getting all of the aspects of putting together the website, getting all the blog information together, looking into developing some videos. So I'm actually starting from scratch. That's 0 is actually, the business is not going yet. It's not making any money. It's in preparation to do that.
No, that's good. That's good. Because, excuse me, that's good because a millionaire would ask, how much money is your business generating right now? So who has a business? I know you have income. Now listen, don't let your pride get involved. I know you have a job and you have income. Whose business as of right now is generating?
Me.
Okay.
Me, Michelle.
Okay.
I.
Okay.
Lady 0.
Okay. There we go. That's good. Michelle, Marjorie, Carol. Okay, we got Deanna because they started new businesses. No, that's cool. Deanna and Grace. 0. That's cool. They actually although these two of my staff, they actually paid to be here in full. Okay, I want you to know that. Yes. And then we have Gladys. Okay, Michael Tate's making money. Jerome, where are you at? Is your business, not you? I know you. Okay, so you said no.
No, it's
okay. Good.
My business is not generating income.
Right.
I have some assets, and I have some things I'm working on, but they're not presently. I bought the credit card machine. I got it. It's operational.
Yep.
But I'm not generating the income.
Got you.
But I believe in the business. I bought the machine.
Yeah, that's good. So we have basically, can I ask questions? Yes. Yes, you paid to be here. You can do what you want. Yeah, she wrote a note. Let me see that. She gonna write this note here. Can I ask questions from a speaker standpoint tonight? You paid in full. You can ask whatever the hell you want to ask. Yeah. One payment. You can ask. I am at your service. Okay. So 100% of people here. No, I'm sorry, not 100%, because Tempest and Mike have incomes. I mean, businesses that generate income. So about 90% here has 0 income. This means pay attention to how I talk to Carol, because it is also conducive to you. All right, so you just answered, what do you have? And that is 0, okay? Now, I want you to go deeper in what do I have? What potential products do you have? And I know the answer from our session this morning, which is your book, but I'll let you go out there and say it. So what potential product do you have, Carol?
So working with the videos, I will then have a set of videos that I can promote and also give classes besides the regular coaching. I'm also working on a relationship book. I had one started, and after speaking with you, Antonio, I revamped everything and starting from scratch with that. But I think it'll be quicker, actually, because it's coming from the heart instead of looking for research and coming from the head. So that would be a good one. And then the third thing that I spoke to you about a while back was also my cooking club, which I really want to do that after I get all this other stuff settled, because I think it's going to be fun, and I think that's going to generate money, because it's going to be worldly. So people from all over the world can join this cooking club and actually show home recipes from home, and they can be part of it, and then a book will be generated at the end of the year from that cooking club.
Good. That sounds most excellent. So, Carol, I want you to write down book.
Okay.
No. I just want her to write down book. Okay. We'll come back to what actually do I want to do her in full. Okay, let's do Carol in full. So you can write this down. You want to do Carol in full. Your book, Carol, won't make you $30,000 in September because you haven't finished writing it. Even if you do finish writing it, it won't give you enough time to market and sell it. Would you like to know what I would do to make $30,000 for your book?
Absolutely.
Outstanding. Potentially, how many chapters do you have in your book right now? Not completed, just the potential chapters.
15.
Outstanding. Yes. We can clap for 15. Outstanding. Here is, I'm sorry, how big is your living space, living's room? So how big is your living room right now? And people it can fit capacity. And write these questions. What
Comfortably?
For everybody?
Comfortably, like if I had seats or chairs or something.
Yep.
Maybe 25. I don't know.
Okay, so you're rich. Okay, no problem. You are rich. You have 25 people that can sit in your living room. I understand. Good. This is what I want you to do. I want you. Hold on. Let me do some math first before I talk.
Wait. You're talking about chair? Like I'm talking about chairs, not
chairs.
Like. Yeah, I could probably move things around and have maybe about 20, 25 chairs in there.
Outstanding. 20 things around. This is what I want you to do. Yep, I got your plan. You ready?
Got it.
I want you in the month of September to invite 25 people a weekend into your living room. If you want to online stream, which is Facebook Live, then you can do it. You can do more than that. You can do more than that. And the way you Facebook Live, y'all should be writing this down, is you don't want to put it out there in the public so people can see it. So you're going to start a private Facebook group that's going to be secret to where you can't even search for it. And it's going to be called the name of your book. We're going to ride the energy of your book. You think because you have not finished your book that your book does not have energy. Oh, but let me explain to you about the ether. And when the ether gave you an idea, it gave you all the energy you needed to complete it. Okay? Now, 25 people a week. Let me make sure there's 4 weeks in September. It could be 5. It may be 5.
It's 4.
It's 4? Okay, thank you. There's 4 weeks in September. And well, if you count Sunday, there's 5 weeks in September. There's 5 Sundays in September, 4 weeks. Marge is absolutely correct. Should you desire to go on Fridays or Saturdays, that's 4, which seems to be more palatable for what I want to do next. 25 people. Every Saturday or Friday, whatever is up to you. Or Wednesday or 2, whatever, right? It's up to you. You're going to sell your product for $999. Well, what's my product going to be? I'm glad you asked. Your product is going to be 15 sessions. Of each chapter of your book. Watch this here. How am I going to come up with these 15 chapters? 2 ways. I mean, you got the chapters, these sessions, 2 ways. You're going to talk both Facebook Live or record it. And when you get these 25 people in your room, you're going to set down 4 hours to talk to them about all 15 chapters. Grace, 15 divided by 4 in minutes. Let's see. 15 chapters divided by 60 minutes, four 60-minute periods. What is that? That's 12. Yeah. Basically, that means you're going to spend about 45 minutes per chapter. Okay?
It froze.
Froze again? Okay. Can you hear me now? Marjorie? Okay, it's okay. Marjorie, we'll wait on it because this is solid information I'm giving. Can you hear me, Marjorie?
Yes, I do now.
Outstanding. Okay. If I freeze at any time, whether it be on my end or your end, ladies and gentlemen, just let me know. I will gladly repeat this $30,000 in the next month information for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. She's writing this down for you. You're going to do 15 chapters in 4 hours, and you're going to spend about, let's just say 30 minutes per each chapter, okay? And guess what you're going to do? You're going to record all 4 hours. Before you record all 4 hours, this is what you're going to do, Carol. Then what you're going to do is you're going to record 30 minutes apiece for 15 chapters outside the people coming to you. You're going to record on your own what you want to talk about. And then you're going to record when they're in person to you what you're talking about, a whole Q&A. You can even make the whole session with you a Q&A, 4 hours, back and forth each chapter. You're going to take what you did alone, and you're going to take what you did with them, push it together. That is going to be one heck of a product that you're going to sell for $999 in the back. Everybody follow that. How much did it cost for her to rent her building? $0. Get it? You get it, right? I didn't tell her to go to the finest of buildings and spend $7,500 and then pay $10,000 for Les Brown to come. And then I didn't say none of that. I said, move that couch to the kitchen. Roll them chairs out. Or use that couch to sit 3 people and put some chairs in between that couch. Are you going to feed these people? No. Are you going to give them cheese and crackers and drinks? Yes. 4 hours. 9 to 12. 8 to 12. 8 to 12. 9 to 1. They can go eat on their own. Okay? Now watch this here. That is, I'm going to repeat for note-taking purposes. All of you should be writing this down because it may apply to you. What you're going to do is you're going to record on your own every chapter in your book for 30 minutes. You and the camera. And you're going to go, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you, number one, that relationships fail if you're selfish. Here's the 6 reasons why relationships will fail if you're selfish. Reason number 1, something I just said. Let me explain to you something I just said. While I'm explaining to you something I just said, here's an illustration about something I just said. Number 2, something else I just said. Now, I'm going to repeat a bit of number 1 to bolster and boost and put meat on the bones of number 2. Here's an illustration about number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pause here for a second and let's make sure we do a quick review over number 1 and number 2. I just did the review. Number 3 is the third thing I want to tell you about whatever it is that I'm talking about, and so on and so on. And finally, number 6. I want to tell you all that if you do this thing, you're going to fail if you do this thing. But worry not, because this is a communication of prosperity, not failure. So how you succeed is to do whatever it is that I'm talking about right now. And you succeed this way. And my name is Carol. How you say your last name, Carol?
Asaf.
Asaf. My name is Carol Asaf. And let me see. My name is Carol Asaf, and your relationship is in your control. Okay? There you go, right? That's my little tagline. There's Carol. Boom! That's one. Then I'm again 15 times. Now I have 15 30-minute sessions. That's 7.5. No, is that 7.5? 15? No, 15 divided by 30. 15 and a half. What's 15 divided by 2? Yeah, 7.5. That's right. 7.5. That's 7.5 hours of video content. Then I'm going to talk for 4 hours. With 7.5 plus 4, 11.5. I have an 11.5 hour. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Carol. If you love what I've just said upon this day, upon this hour, let me tell you, I encourage all of you to go to the back of the room and follow what's the name of your book, Carol?
Relationship Dump.
Okay. My job to you is to teach you, please go to the back and get Relationship Dump. Now, just because you're single doesn't mean that you don't have a relationship with your boss. My book encompasses all relationships with your children, with your pastor, with your boss, and even with your God. And if you decide to have a better relationship, I'm taking the first, limited spots only, I'm taking the first 10 people. First 10 people, $999. I'm going to give you 11.5 hours of video training plus a 1-year mastermind of Relationship Don't with me. I will walk you past your pain and I will coach you into a loving relationship. Every week you'll meet with me for a full year and my team of professionals, and you'll have access to my mentor, who is a multimillionaire, and you would also be able to have 11 hours of audio and video that you can have at your fingertips, plus coaching for $999. Please go to the back. I only have 10 spaces, 10 spaces, 10 spaces only for this class. The last class bought out the other 10 spaces. We need 10 spaces here. Again, Carol Asaf. I forgot the tagline I made up. But yeah, that tagline that I made up. Okay, you can play it better. I forgot what tagline I made up for her. Right? That tagline. In fact, let's see how good I am. Make up another tagline. My name is Carol Asaf. I want to let you know that you can love well if you first love you. Thank you for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you, and good night. And 10 people go back there and sign up, it'll actually be more like, hold on, let me back it up real quick. I have right to 10 spots. You can do it right now. In payment, you can get $999, and it comes with 12 months coaching with me and even my mastermind group and my team of professionals. You don't need to have a team yet. Who's on Carol's team? Raise your hand. Look at that, Carol. You ain't even look up. Look at that. You see that? You see that right there? Look. Marjorie found the button and raised her hand. You see it? You see it? Marjorie raised her hand too, right? She found you, okay? So she raised her hand. This is your team of professionals. Okay, if someone's going to sign up with you for $999, I promise you they can come in here and get a little taste of your mastermind group. I will not stop that from happening at all. If it's going to make you $30,000 in September, I wish I had somebody. Okay? All right, that's what you're going to do, right? You're going to do just like that. And you're going to say, now, if you need to make payments, I'm offering a 2-payment plan. But you don't get the full year, you get 6 months.
Okay.
Now they have an incentive to pay in full. Okay, you got it? That's 11.5 hours plus 52 hours of coaching in their relationships. You do that 4 times. And if you get only 30 people to sign up, you, ma'am, will make $30,000 in September. Can we place our chocolate hands together? All y'all ain't got chocolate hands. That's okay. Can you place your hands together? Did y'all hear that plan? Was that good enough, Carol?
Yes.
Okay. Did that light a fire up under you?
Okay, so I'm really excited about it, but I'm new to the neighborhood. So how do I get these people?
Oh.
I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Okay, there we go. Who else is gonna have a question like that, right? I'm new to, if you're not new to the neighborhood, I don't know anyone, or I haven't introduced myself. Well, you know what? I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna inbox people directly. You're gonna knock on people's walls. You're gonna give them incentive to come to your house, or you're just gonna say, you know what? I'm having a get together at my house Saturday morning. And I would sure love if you'd be there. We're going to have some light snacks. But we're going to mastermind group about something. You know, I'm having a bunch of prosperous people come over. It'd be a good network marketing opportunity for you. Maybe you can come over and meet some like-minded people that are trying to do better in their life. I sure will. They have no idea they're coming there for you. But you didn't lie. There's going to be a bunch of like-minded people. Your job is to get them there. And then you go ahead. And for 4 hours, you tell them about your book. And here's the deal. And you don't even have to mention your book. You can, but you're going to mention the lectures that come from your book. And when you record it all, guess what you're going to do? 2 things you can do is, y'all going to be excited for this one because I just gave Carol a bonus. 2 things you can do. You can take the high points of your thingamabobby, or thingamabobby being the high points of the video, okay? Now watch this here. This is for Michael Tate. Or you send it off to a transcriber, all the videos. And for like $1 a minute, no, 10 cents a minute, something like that, they will transcribe your entire 4 hours plus the 7.5 hours. It'll cost you about $1,000, no more than that. And then you send it to Fiverr.com. Once they send it back to you transcribed, because we talk differently than we write, you say, Fiverr person, I'm going to pay you $10 to edit my book. Yeah, just after, because guess what? The transcribing is your book. God dog it, I know I'm talking to this. There's no way I'm not talking. I said this, but I can tell you, right? I'm literally telling you that you can write your book without ever writing your book.
Wow, that's so cool.
You can run your mouth, have a transcriber, transcribe it, and then send it to an editor, and then have them make sense of it and put it in paragraphs and format it. And then send that, and then you make it chapters, and then you send it off to a publisher. Not only will you make $30,000 in a month, but you finish your book in a month. Can I get just one more hand clap? I feel like this is a good mastermind. I just feel like this is a good mastermind. That's just me. Okay, you get that?
Yes.
Now, how many other people did that just help? I know many of people that have written bestseller books that never wrote a word down. Gary Vaynerchuk has written 4 best-selling books and he doesn't write. He transcribes his information. Ask Gary V, New York Times best-selling book, is just a bunch of Q&A from his YouTube and all his phone calls and stuff that he put in the book and organized into organized thought. He's made millions of dollars from running his mouth. Carol, would you say you've been helped upon this evening?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right? All right, let's send some good energy to Carol. That's pretty good.
This is
That's
so exciting.
all right.
Thank you so much.
Now, let me go in a different order. Gladys Fernandez from the Bahamas.
Yes, that would be me.
That's it. You know what? I did not know the Bahamas was a country.
You did. So what did you think we were?
I thought it was an American territory or something.
Oh, no,
I really
actually,
did.
we
As much
used to
as
be a British
Americans-
territory. We used to be a British territory.
You say used to be?
We used to be a British
Yeah,
territory.
of course you.
The UK.
Everything used to be a British territory,
Well,
okay?
yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, we were more recently British. We got
Yeah.
our independence in 73.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Then that's about right, because India got their independence in 47.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I know Bahamas got their independence in 73. So you know about more recently. What you mean more recently? You was like a teenager when y'all got your independence.
I wasn't even around then.
Yeah,
I wasn't even
73.
contemplated then.
You wasn't even contemplating it? Oh, okay. Well, Marjorie was crawling on her knees as a baby. She wasn't potty trained yet in 73. There it is. There it is. Good then. Let's come to you. Okay. Same two questions.
Sure.
What do you have? I know we know that most of you don't have income.
Right.
But inside the no income, what do you have?
Okay, so what I have, one of my interests, because I have several interests, but the one I'll talk about tonight is internet marketing, so email marketing. So what I have the program that was developed by Anik Singhal, the Learn Platinum platform.
Uh-huh.
So I've gotten as far as I have an e-reporter ebook on the 7 tips to getting more email clicks. So it just talks about getting people to open up your emails, how do you write good emails, what causes people to take action in the emails. So I have that, and so my plan was to offer that as a free gift to prompt people to opt in to my email list. I've gotten as far as building a funnel, although I still need to finish working on that and setting up a series of welcome emails. So over a period of 10 days, these are emails you should send out once people opt into your list.
Good.
And that's about as far as I've gotten. I haven't done any. I have a solo ad, and I guess I want your thoughts on that, like solo ads versus getting people through Facebook ads versus purchasing from another email list. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't have an email list yet, so I need to generate a list, and the free report is a means of doing that.
Got you. I completely have you. Okay, let's see what I want to do here. As you all can see, Gladys is focused on the information age internet marketing of things. Okay, makes sense. Different than Carol. So I would not give the same advice that I would give to Carol or Gladys, although I'm going to give you the second half of that advice. Gladys, what you're going to do, how many people can fit in your living room or your church or some building you have access to?
Maybe 50, depending on how they 25.
50? Okay, so is everybody out here rich? I need someone to say 3. I need somebody to say, well, I can get about, I mean, if I move my milk crate out the way, because that's what we sit on, because we don't have no furniture, then maybe I can get about 2 people in. I'm just joking. But I remember those days, though. Those are real days, okay? Those are real days. All right, so we got 50. And you're going to do 50 people 4 times a week 4 times a week. 4 times a month. I do apologize. 4 times a month. You're going to make it happen. And you're going to talk about the internet marketing and sales funnels. And you're going to have let's just do that for right now. Just wait a minute. That's what you're going to do. But let me finish building it, okay? Now, yes. Yeah, 4 times a month. 50 people 4 times. Yeah. That's 200 people. Out of 200 people, we get 30 to sign up. That's $30,000. Or we get 60 to sign up. Or I can drop her price. Okay, cool. Let's do this here real quick. Let's see. Hold on. Let me prepare you all. Actually, Tempest, can you unmute for a second there?
Hi.
Hi there, Tempest. While I am going to prepare something for Gladys, can you stand? Okay. Sorry. Can you, for me, tell them the good news about what happened today?
A writer that's part of the Les Brown Unlimited team, and I don't know how to say his last name, so I don't want to butcher it. Can you say his name?
Busingi.
Patrick, say it again.
Patrick Busingi.
Okay, that guy is writing a biography of Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Yes. Awesome. What's his title, Tempest?
Oh, hold on. Title is Antonio T. Smith Jr. Changed Our Lives. Stories to inspire you to plant better.
There you go.
Awesome.
And he's a celebrity researcher. And Tempest, who was the last person he did a book on?
Les Brown.
I thought the last person was Oprah is what I saw.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be Oprah. Well, then, and that's Brown and Oprah. Les Brown and Oprah there. That's yes. Les Brown and Oprah.
Congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you very much. All of you, anybody who wants to, actually, I'm going to give him access to the group, and he's going to be picking anyone who desires to write chapters in the book. It's a biography about me. So if you want to be featured in the book, then here is your moment. Because as Jerome says, I'm the next big thing. Yeah, so if you want to be in the book, there you go. You learned about that first. I haven't even posted it yet. He told me to post it 2 hours ago, about an hour ago, but I am with you all. And I take y'all seriously. You know, and I'm sure, and Jerome likes that I take y'all seriously. And I don't want to get in trouble with Jerome. You understand. Because that's a bad man. All right, I am preparing a document real quick. Tempest, do you have any other good news that will allow me to stall a little longer? She there?
No.
No? Okay, well, everybody.
Good news that I'm eating since Aretha let me sit through 10 hours of service.
That's why. Because the Tempest told me that she was going to go get something to eat as soon as the class started, and I forgot about that. So I was messing with a very hungry woman, and we all know if you want to get in trouble, mess with a very hungry woman. And so I had sinned and come short of the glory of Tempest. That's why I decided to just be quiet and know my role. Jerome, am I doing all right, Jerome? I had to know my role and shut my mouth and let her go get some food.
Yes, dear.
So now that I am on the good side of a non-hungry woman, I can breathe in comfort. Okay? Is that real? Women don't play that.
It is that real.
It really is. It is. We know. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Do you feel better now? Did your tiger go away?
I'm still eating, so it's slowly going away.
Nah, here we go. Gladys, get ye ready to write all of this down. This is for you. Don't you want to put on your video, Tempest, so we can see you eat your food?
I do not, but thank you.
Oh, okay. I thought, just in case. All right, let's see. All right, Gladys, can you see this?
Yep.
Outstanding. Now, I got this from .com Secrets, and I kept the memorabilia there because I did not want to take credit for this. Let's talk about sales funnels. Okay. Gladys, you want to focus on the internet marketing of things. You're going to master how to teach people who their audience is. You should be writing that down. Right there. Can you see this cursor move like this? Is it moving pretty good?
Yeah.
Then you're going to master showing them where their audience is. This is the secret formula for sales funnels. Then you're going to teach them about the proper bait. Okay. And then you're going to teach them where to put their bait. So it's who, where, bait, where. Who is your audience? Where is your audience? What bait do you use? And where do you put the bait to get to your audience over here? Okay, I'm going to say that again because you're going to explain it this way, okay? If you haven't guessed it, I am giving you your keynote/workshop right now. In this order. You're going to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gladys Fernandez. I want to be teaching you how to master sales funnels. Now, pause right there for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, can y'all see me? Can you see me? Am I here? Can you see? Or do you see my screen? Can you see me? Ladies and gentlemen, all this time, y'all thought y'all had to be a master of something. Nope. You have to just know more than them. There's a story of a young man. The professor was late. He actually died on the way to work. And one of the college freshmen got up, dismissed the class. Next week, they all came back. He taught the class. The next week, he taught the class. It wasn't until the final exam in which the faculty caught on that no professor was teaching the final exam. It was one of the students. And all the students got A's. How could it be that this college freshman was doing as better than the professors? When they asked him, this is a true story, by the way. When they asked him, he said, "Oh, I just read the chapter the week before." Okay, if you're not getting the moral of that story, all you have to do is be a week ahead of people and you can teach them. I'm trying to help somebody today, man. I'm feeling real good right now. Jerome, I'm feeling real good, man. I'm feeling real good. All you have to do is be a week ahead of people to teach them. Gladys, did that help you just now?
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding. I'm about to make you weeks, plural, ahead of your competition. Okay, here we go. In this order, the first thing I'll tell you, sales funnels are peculiar. They work even when you're sleeping, but the first thing you need to know is who your customer is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do an exercise. Everyone stop right now and build for me your perfect avatar or your perfect customer. Who is your customer? And let me tell you, Gladys, none of them are doing that. If they were doing it, they'd be teaching you instead of you teaching them. Okay? You're going to then Google, how do you find your customer? And you're going to master it through all the blogs of people telling you how to find your customer. And you're going to copy and paste, and you're going to take notes on the copy and paste. And you're not going to do this presentation from memory, Gladys. You're going to do it from what you copy and paste and what you took notes on. Can anybody feel me? Then you're going to say, okay, ladies and gentlemen, now your audience is in a different place. And then you're going to say this exact example, Gladys. What do you think about when you think of the word congregation? Well, everybody's going to think of church. Okay. What exactly is a church? Well, a church is a group of people that are from different walks of life that are sharing the same beliefs and spending money. That's a church. Okay, let me hold on. Because I don't care, let me look at y'all real quick. Wait a minute. Because if you disagree with that definition of church, then you are tripping. Okay? That is a church. Except for maybe I say donate money, maybe that makes you feel better. Okay? But a church is a group of people in different walks of life sharing a very similar belief and donating money. How is that not a church? That is a church. Now you can get all faith-based and say, no, it's upon this rock. Oh, I get all that. Okay? But as far as your government is concerned, a church is a group of people congregating under one system of beliefs that are from different walks of life that spend money. Did you get those 4 points down, Gladys?
Yeah.
Now watch this here. Ladies, she's going to turn on them man this time. Ladies and gentlemen, your audience, you're who? They are in a congregation. Except for it's not church. Electricians are with electricians. Internet marketers are congregating with internet marketers. Poets are with poets. We all naturally congregate to survive. And ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you that the entire time you could not get to your audience's congregation. You couldn't find your congregation because you did not know who your target was. Now, what are some different ways we congregate on the internet? We're a part of the same social media groups. How many of you are in mastermind groups right now? How many internet marketers are with internet marketing groups? How many real estate agents are with real estate agents? Go through your phone right now, ladies and gentlemen, and see if you have congregated your contacts in your phone. You don't even realize it, but you have. If you're a school teacher, your phone is filled with school teachers. If you're a construction worker, your phone is filled with construction workers. And if you're an entrepreneur, your phone is filled with entrepreneurs. Your job is to firstly identify who your audience, who your perfect customer is, both male and female, and then where do they hang out? Are they on Facebook, Instagram? If they're on Facebook, are they in groups? If they're on Instagram, what are they doing? Find where they congregate. Now that you know where they all are, you thirdly set the bait. And it's going to be right here, Gladys. You're going to say, now, ladies and gentlemen, what I just did was I shrank 8 billion people in the world for you. And now I only show you a world with your customers. Can you see my hand being held for dramatic effect?
Mm-hmm.
Like as if I gave them the bread of life. Can you see it? It's the truth. If you know where they congregate, why are you on Facebook selling hot dogs to vegans? Selling boats to people in Colorado in the mountains. If I'm in a mountain, do I need a boat? And if it's winter in the mountains, do I need flip-flops? You're in the wrong place, both spots. You want to sell flip-flops to people wearing flip-flops. Boats to people on the ocean. Internet marketing to internet marketers. Internet marketing to businesses that need internet. Now, how do you do it, ladies and gentlemen? I'm giving you, does anybody realize I'm giving her a keynote? Are y'all following? Gladys, are you following this?
I'm following.
Outstanding. I can't see. I got my screen full. I can't see faces. Okay. My screen is filled with Mr. Stickman here. Okay. Now, you're going to say, so what's my bait? And then you're going to tell them word for word, Gladys. Your bait is what people want, not what they need. And then you're going to use the example I always use. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to lose weight, but you want the fat burner pill that lets you keep your diet. So you buy the fat burner pill instead of the gym membership. Everybody got it? Okay. People only buy what they want, Gladys. When they don't know you, they're going to buy what they want because they don't trust you enough to buy what they need. They don't trust you enough to get what they need from an untrustworthy source. I'm spitting facts right now. How many of you buy what you need from people you don't trust? No. No. But you do buy what you want from people you don't trust. And you say things like, well, at least I wanted it. I don't know what the guy was, but if it don't work, that's all right. I know where he at. Right? All right. Gladys, you're going to set your bait to what they want. How do we identify what they want? What you're going to do is give them something away for free or something that you can break even on that is very attractive to them. So since you talked about sales funnels, you're going to write a book. You're going to record your your 4 hours for 4 weeks. And you're going to teach 1 hour, because you remember your class is going to be 12 hours long. No, 16 hours long. You're going to give them 1 hour of the 16 hours for free. The most attractive hour. It's going to be beautiful. You got 50 people in the room. You're going to record all this information. What you're going to do is give it away for free, not the 16 hours. 30 minutes of that 16 hours. 1 hour of that 16 hours. How much does anybody find let me minimize the screen real quick. Do y'all find what I'm teaching you right now to be valuable?
Yep.
And wouldn't you love this information for free? As a matter of fact, have you ever heard this before, broken down in this way? And didn't you have to spend $8,000, $15,000 to get less than what I just gave you just now? All right. You're going to give it away for free, Gladys. You're going to give it away for free because it's just your bait. That's all. It's just your bait. No problem. It's just your bait. You get me?
Yep.
Outstanding. Now, well, holy crap, I got my bait. I know where they are. Where do I put my bait in my congregation? Do I put it with the deacons, the pastor? Where? And you're going to put your bait in the right places of your congregation. Do we understand the secret formula thus far?
Yes.
Gladys, it would take you about 30 minutes to an hour to explain this fully, and they're going to love you for it. And then you're going to say, well, ladies and gentlemen, what we need to do next is we need to get to 100 click per day formula. Let me explain. Clicks is what you need to convert. You need link clicks in order to convert. Okay? Hold on real quick. Let me look at something. Oh, what am I? Hold on, let me stop this real quick. Stop this real quick. What is this? Boom, boom, boom. What is he? Is he impressed or is he happy?
I saw a monster there for a minute, but I'm okay now.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm looking for another document. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Nope. No, why do I have so many documents open? It's ridiculous. What is Tempest's fault? She should stop me from doing all these documents. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see. I think I have this. I want to send her another picture. Let me make sure.
Can you send me that first one?
I sure will. I wanted to send it to you. I want to give you something with a bit more meat on it. But yes, I shall send unto thee the first one. Let's see. All right, let's do it this way. I know what I'm going to do. Now I have to go back and find that document I was just using because Tempest makes me keep open all these documents. Well, you know, it's not really her fault. I just like blaming someone else besides me. Let's see. I lost my documents.
If you took responsibility for your own actions, you wouldn't lose documents.
There she go. Ain't nobody talking to you. There you go. I was talking about you, not to you. There is a difference.
Well, I flipped it and talked to you.
Well,
too cute.
Somebody told me that millionaires don't fuss.
Hold on real quick, man. Let me give the phone to Grace. Here, see what you want real quick. All right, let's see. Okay, so I got that. And then I'm going to tell Grace when she comes back in the room, I'm sending her the picture that Gladys wants. And then she can email it over to Gladys. Boom, I send her both pictures. And I'm also going to send her the words I'm getting ready to talk about next as well. So tell Grace that she has all that information. All right, here we go. Let's get ready to share our screen again. Please notice that this is user specific. Yes, I just sent you the graphics that Gladys needs and also the words I'm getting ready to talk about right now. Okay, now here we go. Here was okay, I messed it up. All right, there we go. Here's your next picture. 100 clicks per day. This is how we're gonna do it this way. Let's see if I can roll this up a little bit. All right, Gladys, what you're gonna do, these words are coming for you word for word. What you're going to do is you're going to know. There we go. Come that way. There we go. Nope, that's still not working. I'll just keep it there. How much do you need to make to have a specific number? That's what you need to know. How many clicks do you need to make, Gladys? How many people do you need to reach to get to a specific number of clicks? Now, your first goal should be to take home $20,000 a month. Gladys, do you have any problems with $20,000 a month?
That is not a problem, but as a starting point.
Yeah, yes, and this is a starting point. Yes. This $20,000 is after you pay everything. This is take home money.
Right.
Your second goal should be to put $10,000 a month in the bank. Okay. Now, what I want you to do next is right here. Your very first sales funnel should be an SLO. That's a self-liquidating offer or break even. Okay? That means, Gladys, when you get your people, the first thing, and you should write this down, you should be attempting to do is break even. If you're giving away a $35 shirt, then you want to be able to make $35 for it. Not a killing. Just want to make your money back. Your first, if you give away a free book and all they have to do is pay shipping, you want to then make them pay $7.95 per shipping, but then the book costs you $5 total to ship. You're not making a killing, but you're making enough money to continuously give away free books. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, outstanding. Now, obviously, what I got here, your goal is not to make $1 million in your first funnel. Your goal is to break even. Gladys, I'm getting ready to do this keynote. I'm getting ready to do a keynote like this plus more in October. Let me look at your face real quick. I am literally giving you a keynote, a 2-day workshop that I am getting ready to do in October. I'm not joking. This workshop that I got having in October that I got them selling right now is called Master of Buttons or something like that.
Yeah.
I am giving you this keynote right now. Literally. I am literally losing money to put money in your pocket, okay? All right. Now, this is actually my keynote, which is why it was written completely down and drawn out. I'm just drawing from a bunch of different sources. I'm just telling you this source right now. Now, your goal is not to make $1 million. Your goal is to break even. You got that. If you break even on your first initial funnel, you will be a millionaire. Because to break even always keeps you in business. And 90% of you told me your business is not in business. Now, the moment you get people inside of your funnel, which is here, you want to put them in continuity. Okay, right here, Gladys. Continuity. I'll teach you what that means in a second. That means get them in as a customer, and then you need to develop a monthly offer. $50 a month for a 6-month mastermind with Gladys Fernandez. $8.99 for Plant Better University by Antonio T. Smith Jr. Okay, you get it? Get them in, break even, then put them in the monthly program. The reason why you put them in the monthly program is because you're going to make residual and your money. That's when you're going to start profiting, okay? Then, after you give them your monthly program, you're going to give them your high-end product. When you like this monthly product, guess what? The ATS Business University is really where you want to be. It's $20,500. You should get there. Now, of everyone you get into your funnel, Gladys, 5% of them are going to buy your high-end product. Just 5%, okay? You got that?
Yep.
That means if you get 100 people into your funnel at 5%, that means 5 people are going to buy your high-end product. If your high-end product costs $10,000 a piece, how much money have you made in 1 month on the high-end product?
$50,000.
$50,000. Do you see why sales funnels is the new internet?
Mm-hmm.
All right. After you get them your high-end product or they say no, then you're going to say, well, you know what? I'm sorry you said no, but as a bonus, let me just give you this here. It's for $37. It's just bonus money. It is something that you had. I wonder what she had. I got what you have. The 16 hours of video that you're going to do in September. Got it? That's what you're going to give away for free for $247 for $99 or whatever. It's just a bonus product. Get it? Don't worry about these numbers. I'll explain those numbers later. But what I just put you on, Gladys, is a $50,000 plan for September. Can we get some love?
Okay.
Right? You got it?
Thank
you. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good. Now we would have to spend what? You know, this. Do you see why I value giving away value? Because who else is going to show you their screen, right? I love to do that. So I just gave you a keynote 2 months in advance so you can get to $50,000. It's very simple. Step 1, break even. Step 2, monthly paying. Step 3, high-end product. That's it. Step 4, bonus. But I gave you the secret sauce. Know your customer, know where they congregate, and have a free bait for them. You've seen it with me before, guys. Hey, get this Law of Attraction series free. What do you think I'm doing? You think I'm being really that nice? You really think I'm that nice? Or is it bait? Right? Because if I get you in my email, now I can market to you, or specifically Tempest can market to you. Tempest does all our in-house marketing, all of it. Tempest does 98% of our in-house marketing. Can we clap for Tempest, please? It's very good to staff to your weaknesses. Let's see. That is Gladys. You have a $50,000 plan. Deanna, let's go to you now. Oh, hold on. I had a question. No, go ahead. Whoever has a question. No questions? Okay. D. Marie, what do you have?
Okay, I'm asking questions from a different perspective tonight. From a speaker perspective, I have bits and pieces of things. I have blogs, some videos. I have a public figure page. I currently have no product. That's it. That's what I have so far.
Okay. There you go. What do you have that actually can make you money in the near future?
I don't know.
So it sounds like she needs a whole product then, right? Okay. Now here you have it. For me, she's over $1 million. For the company she's spinning off, or the company she already had in her dreams, it's not as profitable as she would like it. Got it? It's profitable in the nature of her marketing people for contracts, but not in the margin of having a product. Okay? Now, we're going to do this again. I already mentioned PR in the box. Explain to them PR in the box.
PR in a box is basically everything someone would need for public relations, like just something that they can do for themselves, examples of how, like example letters of what to write, a database of where to go to reach out to people, what is kind of like a step-by-step of what to do versus us doing the work for them and then paying us on a monthly basis. So PR in a box is like a one-time payment. This is what you get versus the Marie Group doing everything on a month-to-month basis. So that's what the PR in a box is.
Outstanding. PR in the box. Okay, and then podcast in the box. We explained that one. Explain them podcast in the box.
Podcast in the box is the same thing. We send you a letter, an example letter of what to send to other podcasts to request interviews. We send you your startup document, like step 1. What's the title of your podcast? Number 1. How many times are you going to record a month? How many times you're going to upload? And then we send you a document that has numbers 1 through 100. So you have 50 episodes ready for a year, minus the 2 major holidays, Thanksgiving and December. So you're literally set up for 2 years for your podcast for a weekly upload. So you basically have 50 episodes a year. And then again, we also send you what you need to send out, an example letter to send out to other podcast companies, requesting interviews, and an actual document of who to send to, the influencers of podcasts, versus us doing everything for you on a monthly basis, us getting you top ranked, us putting you on other platforms, us doing everything for you. So you have your one-time payment and then you have your monthly payment.
All right, so those are good 2 products. Now let me fuse those together. Y'all ready? Deanna, here is your plan. Anybody ready for this? Ready? No, not ready? Okay, they're not ready. They're note takers, not ready. All right, here we go. Want to fuse PR in the box and podcast in the box are the same one. Podcast in the box is now $19 a month. For $19 a month, you need to sell to 5,264 people in a year. 5,264 people in a year. That will get you $100,000. Okay? But that's a year. Now, if you divide that by 12, now you need to reach 439 people at $19 a month. Is it possible to get 439 people to pay $19? Yay or nay? Yay. Okay, they said yay. Now, for $19 a month, we will show you how to do your podcast, and we will get your podcast top ranked for $19 a month. You're going to sell it to 438 people. If you sell it to 438 people, let's see, 438 times 19 is $8,000 a month. $8,000 in 1 month. Okay? Got it? Now let's do it this way. Let's go 30,000. Divide that by $19. You need to reach 1,578 people. Your living room is probably not that big. Maybe the football stadium is that big. But your living room, now Gladys' living room is about 1,000 people big. She's got a nice living room. She's doing pretty well. Okay? Everybody follow me so far? Now, to get the $30,000, you need to pick up 1,579 people. That's 39,000. Everybody got it? Or you can combine PR in a box and podcast in a box for $51 a month. You'll do both. You'll give them full access to podcasts in which you make them top ranked, and you will start, you ready? The DeMarie University. Somebody missing. Your membership is $51 a month. For $51 a month, there are 2 trainings a week on PR and marketing. And guess what you're going to talk about? You're going to talk about marketing one week, one day, sales the other day. Marketing, sales. Those are your 2 trainings. PR University, DeMarie University. For $51 a month, anybody sign up with you for $51 a month will get top rank, plus access to your 2 live weekly trainings. Everybody got that? Now, you're going to take $51 and you're going to sell that to 200 people. Someone tell me what that equals. I already know what it equals, $100,000. 200 members at 51, that's $100,000. You can do that by the end of the year. Okay, now let's do September. $30,000 divided by $51,000. 31,000, excuse me, 30,000 divided by $51 is 588. You get to the 588 memberships by September. You'll be at $30,000. Did I do the math correctly? No. Let me help all of you. I saw the flash of doubt. If you look at it like poor people, man, 588. Ooh. If you look at it like rich people, wow, out of 8 billion, I only need 588. It's a big difference there. There's a big difference in the outlook in there. Man, I got to go from 1 to 588. Or, man, I have to go from 8 billion just to 588. Either way, I have set you both on a 6-figure yearly plan plus a $30,000 a month plan. And did you have this plan less than 10 minutes ago? Outstanding. Can we clap for the DeMarie group that is starting the DeMarie University or something of the similar variety? You get it? That's 3 different people now. Have I given the same advice?
No.
There you go. Marjorie, you're up.
All righty then.
Okay. What do you have making money right now? Or potential to make money?
Okay. I have a published book that I'm revising. I have fashion retail store for men and women online. And Marjorie Merrill Unlimited is all encompassing, teaching people how to tap into their divinity with specific guidelines that will allow them to create just about anything they believe once they apply these principles and modalities. And that's my baby.
That's your baby. So explain your baby to me one more time. Give me that energy.
Okay, the beginning or all of it?
No, just your baby, the baby.
Okay, my baby is really to go worldwide in teaching people how to tap into their true power, which is energy, spirit, divinity, whatever name people want to use. I'm not caught up in that. And I have 30 years of information and transformation to prove what I've researched, studied, and practiced in many areas of my life. The one that is most important to me right now is teaching myself and others the ease with money, because that was one of the most abusive places in my childhood. And everything else, I mean, I can generate just about anything I decide in my life. If I want a beautiful, luxurious place to live, beautiful, luxurious car, beautiful, luxurious man, whatever it is, I can call it forth. The money is still wavering. Like I told you, it went into debt after I did make a paradigm shift. So I would love to be able to teach people, and especially our leaders and our celebrities, about their own divinity and the power that it holds, and how they can become a more productive example for others to follow, because I think that's the greatest gift we can give to anybody, the gift of a good example. So that's my thing. I love to speak, I love to teach, I love to write, and I love to sing and do my poetry, and I combine all of those when I'm on stage. And I've always gotten a standing ovation every time I've been on stage.
Good. Okay, in this case, I want you to take the same advice that I gave to Carol. 25 people, find a fellowship hall or something like that, and go after it. Same advice there. I want you to take that. I'm not done though, but I want you to take that.
I just want to interject this. I don't need a fellowship hall. I have a big living room too.
Well, look at that. How many people you can fit up in there?
It depends. If I move the two sofas, I could probably get about 50.
All right, now we got 50. We got 200 people.
Wait, I'm not finished. We have a penthouse social facility that we can use during the day, basically for free. And if we want to have an event after 5 o'clock, it's about $200. So, and we have a conference room down there, and we have a huge back area that I could have things in for free as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marjorie, I'm moving to Chicago.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
All right. So what I want you to do is the same thing I told Carol to do.
I took good notes on that. Uh-oh, you blocked out on me. I lost you.
I did. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Am I back?
Yeah.
On here? Okay, yeah. I saw my Wi-Fi messing up. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So you all can hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good, great. Okay. Now, same thing. I'm glad you took good notes on Carol, because the same thing, because you're actually in that same category. But I have two books / audio series that I have for you that the universe was screaming at me as you were talking.
Okay.
All right. Book number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual Abuse. Subtitle, The Religion of Man.
Mm-hmm.
The Religion of Man, and how man makes you forget.
And how man makes you forget?
Yep. And how man makes you forget who God is.
I actually have something similar already in the works. I'm writing about 7 books, just for the record.
Okay, good. So then don't even make this in a book then. Make it an audio series.
Series. Okay.
I'm going to have you talk about I want you to think of 30 different subjects. You can talk about that. 30 different subjects.
Okay.
For 1 hour apiece. Invite some friends to talk over. Or just even if it's one, and y'all just dialogue on it. Quick Q&A.
Okay, first of all, I don't have any friends yet, but
Fair enough.
I cut everybody off. They were at a different level of consciousness, but yeah, I'm working on developing new friends.
I do understand.
Okay.
Yeah, I do understand. So get you someone in this mastermind group that wouldn't mind holding that conversation on the business university. And yeah, you just go back and forth and you just lead and facilitate the conversation.
Okay, sounds good.
After you get 30 hours of it and 30 different subjects, same subject, but 30 different topics in that one subject.
30 topics, okay.
That's a $200 product that you're going to sell to 500 people. Welcome to six figures.
200 people, did you say?
$200 to 500 people.
500 people. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty doable. Yeah. Because I could talk on that subject in my sleep.
Sure, I know you can. That's why I was just listening to you. I know you can. Your second book. Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep talking.
No, I was just going to say that I have been really divinely impressed or anointed to teach the basic religion and the evolution of it to where I am in a space called Access Consciousness, and teach people not only the divine connection, but the unlimited possibilities when we kind of let go of that old concept of things and allow the divine to be evolutionary in our awareness. So yeah, and that, yeah. So thank you. I just needed to.
Oh no, yeah. Here's your second one, and this is probably a book.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably a book, but you can do an audio series. Remember, I had Kara do an audio series on her book.
Okay.
This is probably a book. My first teachers were my worst teachers. Subtitle: How my parents led me into poverty.
Okay, so it was actually my grandparents that led me, because both my mother and my father were very prosperity conscious, but my dad worked all the time, so he wasn't there, and my mother was just gone. And so my grandparents were the ones with this poverty conscious. But I got the gist of it. Yeah.
How my grandparents led me into poverty. Let me tell you something, Marjorie. I can think of many people who need to read that book. And you're gonna do the book so tastefully. You're gonna tell the truth about how we're not teaching legacies.
Right.
We're teaching bondage.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. So that's it there.
Awesome.
And when you're done with that, this is a book for sure. Okay, so one of those is a book, but then your audio series on that subject again.
Okay.
You're going to do the same format, 30 hours, the same thing I just told you, another $200 for 500 people.
Okay.
If you do that, Marjorie, that's $200,000 of income. Forget September. That's $200,000 of income.
So, okay. So mine will probably have to be October, because I'm preparing to move, and everything is everywhere.
Not a problem. Not a problem. But that's 200.
But I got 30 days. That's beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much.
No, you're very welcome. $200,000 because you got two different products. Plus, what I told Carol to do is for you. So everybody clap for Marjorie.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome.
That's awesome.
King Tate. I'm saving Rome for last. Okay, let me see how I gotta mute you. Okay, Sim, you gotta unmute you. It won't let me do it. There you go.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good evening, King. All my kings and queens on the horn. All right. So assuming it's the similar format in question,
yes, sir.
the potential products that I currently have to say sell today are the business credit. So I have a software that is automated that will walk a potential entrepreneur to help them ascertain business funding. So typically what happens is on the consumer credit side, and if I'm talking a little bit too much, Tony, just show me to slow down.
Have your way.
Okay. So on the consumer side, legislation has it where if you're denied or haven't been granted credit, that they have to inform you on why you were denied on the consumer side, assuming that you're not intelligent and ill-informed. On the commercial side, as we know, they expect you to have a team of professionals to be a little more knowledgeable. So the lending underwriters do not tell you why your business plan was rejected and why you didn't ascertain the loan. However, I have been able to successfully gain the 21-point checklist that all lending underwriters look at. So what we did was we created a software so that we can sell the software for roughly about between $2,500 and $5,000. And it'll walk you through step by step and help you ascertain the different levels of credit so that you can then be a contender to receive north of $500,000, $250,000. So that's the primary product that I want to focus on in September. Second, September is life insurance month for all those who do not have life insurance. And we're talking about leaving a legacy. And you also want to talk about securing your assets, which is yourself first and any vision that the Most High has given you. So I will be also marketing Antonio life insurance for the month of September, sir.
Good. What is the minimum that your life insurance will go to? The minimum profit for you is the only thing I'm really concerned with.
You talking about my margin there?
Yeah, I need to. I can't do numbers without knowing how much you will personally profit at the minimum. Actually, well, I mean that may be too much to put on a recorded line because it's insurance. I want you. So let me give you the formula of what I would do. Okay, I want you to take your minimum profit of what you would get on a life insurance plan. Then I want you to take your maximum profit of what you would get on a life insurance plan. I don't want you to put that on a recording line because life insurance is so emotional. What I want you to do is I want you to take whatever that number is, and I want you to divide it by 30,000. It will then, that number that remains will tell you how many people you need to reach to get the $30,000 in September.
Mm-hmm.
Cool?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Cool.
I got you.
Cool. So you're going to do that one on your own, so you don't have to say that one out loud. But we're going to deal with your other one, the software. We're going to deal with the software. $2,500, correct?
Yes, that's minimum.
Okay, that's 12 people at the minimum. You need to sell to 12 people to get the $30,000. You shouldn't be thinking of anything else. The 12 people. Where would one find those 12 people from should be your problem. So if you took notes from Gladys, you're going to need those notes on the congregation. Who is your person? The congregation, the bait. In order for you to make someone buy your $2,500 software they need, you must give them some $30 product they want first and break even. Got it?
Okay. Got it.
Yes, you cannot come to them saying, it's $25,000. Maybe you can take your wealth of knowledge that you know, record 5 hours of credit repair or something, something financial. Record 5 hours. So I want you to do 5 hours because I want people to listen. The reason I do long stuff because I want you all to go, man, that's a lot. I'm going to have to do that this weekend. That's a problem you want people to have. You want people to get the fastest way to get to an MBA in your talent. What's the fastest way you can get them to a master's in your gift? And if you can give them a master's degree in your gift in 5 hours, you've done well. It also tells them, wow, that was over delivery. Jerome has never attended anything with me without going, wow. Right? Now you want to do that. Break even first. What was said to Gladys is now being said to you. You're going to break even. You can, I'm sorry. But you're not going to be able to walk up to Gladys and be like, hey, you want to spend $25? We're good, right? You do that. Love you. No, you can't do that, okay? You're going to have to give them some value first, and you're going to give them this value for free. And when they're impressed by your knowledge, your wisdom, and your youth, and your expertise, then you'll have them and say, hey, you know what? I have this product. Let's sit down. Let's negotiate about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You got me?
Gotcha.
Good. You're going to go to the first thing, the same thing I told Gladys. Where are your people congregating? And then what kind of bait can you use for that congregation? Actually, I'm sorry. First is, what do someone look like that's going to spend $2,500? Thank you, Grace. Then where are they congregating? Now, where's their bait? And where can I put this bait in this congregation? Get it? You can't put usher bait in the pool pit.
Right.
Yeah, you understand? Like this is even though it's the congregation of like-mindedness, there's still diversity in that congregation. And the thing that's meant to be the same, the one sameness, there is still diversity in that sameness. Okay?
Right.
Hand me my nasal spray. Okay, great. Now, should you follow this, that's about $60,000 we just planned out for you in September. Yes, because there's 12 sales on the software side, and I've already given the long explanation to show my screen, and this is going to be downloadable, so you all will be able to go back. That's why Tempest and I make this downloadable. But when you go back over your notes, you can rewrite stuff that you didn't have and save it. Okay? You're going to take the same thing I told Gladys, plus you now, 12, and then we didn't even discuss the life insurance side in September's life insurance month. Right?
Right.
We didn't even discuss that at all. Didn't even discuss it.
Right.
So you're just going to divide that by 30,000, and now you're going to work $60,000. 30 on each side.
Right.
Was that helpful for you?
Very much so.
There you go. You're going to take what I told you, Gladys, and break even first. You're going to basically create a human sales funnel. You're going to create a human sales funnel. You're not worried about no marketing. You're going to say, hey, man, you sit down. Let me give you this here for free, man. I got to upload the Dropbox. Let me send you the link real quick. It won't have to cost you a dime. You're going to give them something break even first. Then when they see how smart you are, you're going to be able to sell them your $2,500 or your life insurance.
So, Antonio, let me ask you a quick question, brother.
Sure, sir.
You mentioned to some of my teammates prior to go ahead and do a face-to-face or in-person comp meeting, if you will. Is it still, all right, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Does it make, okay. What about a webinar, man?
Oh, man.
So what if I just try?
Yes, a webinar would be beautiful. Sorry, I got a little delay on my thing, but a webinar would be beautiful for you.
No problem. No problem.
Yes, sir. A webinar would be beautiful. But this is what I want you to do with your webinar. I want you to do 95% of your webinar value, 5% upsell. That's it. At the very end. 5% upsell at the very end. Webinar is perfect. The Zoom version that I use allows us to get 1,000 people on a webinar, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I know it's at least 1,000. I know it's 1,000 for sure, but Tempest could have boosted it up to even more. Yes, she wants me to repeat it for notes. A webinar would be fantastic for him, but he needs to do a 95% sale. Yes. A 95% sale, and then 95% adding value. 5% sale. That's what I meant to say. Forgive that slip. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Now, hold on. I'm going to bless you even more. I'm going to bless you more. Watch this here.
Okay.
Copy and paste what I am putting into chat, and then I'm going to show. We don't have anybody who's missing this week, but I'm still going to show my screen in order for you all to go back just in case.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I ain't even done. You can thank Tempest Simone Smith this. She developed me a webinar layout through massive research when we first started. Copy all three, because that is like copy and paste all three in your chat. And save that. That's your webinar layout, brother. That's your webinar layout.
Thank you.
Now, can everybody see my screen? Everybody see it?
Yes.
That's that in full. So just in case you can't copy and paste, I'm putting it here. It'll be at this time in the video that you press pause and you write this down word for word. Okay? Outstanding. Outstanding. Oh, no problem. I did that just in case you go back and you want to press pause. Do you see the beautiful thing Tempest did in that webinar layout?
Thank you, Tempest.
There you go. There you go. Tempest, she said thank you. Let's see. Outstanding. Jerome. Well, actually, hold on. Michael Tate, did that bless you?
Yes, sir. Very much. So I appreciate it, King. Appreciate it.
There you go. And now you know how to do a webinar. She said no problem. Now you know how to do it. Okay, they clapping for you. That's good. Now you know how to do a webinar the way professionals do webinars. That's a layout for you. Perfect, beautiful. Jerome Rome in the house. Last person. That's it. No. Hold on, Jerome. Hold on. You're not the last. Well, you are the last person. Michelle Mueller, one red shoeeth.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Did
John make it? Did John make it on?
No, John didn't make it on.
Okay.
Great. Now, Michelle, what do you have?
Okay, I have 3, maybe 4 things. That's one of my questions is what do I do with this 4th thing? I have the One Red Shoe Foundation. Okay. I have me, Michelle Mueller, the brand. I have my Wine Time podcast. And I have No Spare Women. I don't know if I should include No Spare Women under One Red Shoe, or do I leave that by itself and make it a movement?
All right, so you have a couple of things going wrong here before we even go to your problem. It is time for you to separate Michelle Mueller from One Red Shoe in the same manner Deanna M. Mitchell separated herself from the D. Marie group.
Okay, yeah, maybe I said it wrong when I said that's what I meant, Michelle Mueller, as like my own brand with my book. One Red Shoe Foundation is totally separate from Michelle Mueller.
Yeah, but I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about step one,
Okay.
create Michelle middle initial Mueller fan page by the end of the night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do I change
Nope.
I create one? I don't change the one I have?
Nope, you create one. You now have a company page and a fan page.
Okay.
It is no different than me having a church page and a fan page, right? No difference. There's no difference.
Okay.
They both get equal attention. They both have different audiences. This is now is post all your inspiration stuff on Michelle Mueller and then share it to One Red Shoe. This is going to be, I can't even give you the rest of the steps if you don't do this.
Got it. Okay. I create Michelle L. Mueller and then share everything to One Red Shoe.
That's right. Michelle Lachey Mueller. That's not her middle name, y'all. I'm making stuff up. But you know, you're gonna do that, and it's important that you do that because it's time, because you have too many products and you can't move forward in one product because you're gonna mess up One Red Shoe.
Okay. Question. Do I share do I share One Red Shoe Foundation stuff to Michelle L. Mueller? Michelle Lynn. I'll say Michelle Linford.
Okay, no problem. You can. That's no problem.
Okay.
But you can always share Michelle Lynn to One Red Shoe.
Okay.
Because nothing that Michelle Lynn is ever going to say is not going to be for One Red Shoe's audience. It's going to be inspirational. It's going to be a fun podcast for them. Like there's going to be very little that you're going to say that won't be in line with the core values of One Red Shoe because Michelle Lynn Mueller created One Red Shoe.
Got it.
Right. And then you can also double back and promote One Red Shoe on Michelle Lynn Mueller. And when you do it enough, you'll know what to promote and what not to. You'll know. It'll just make sense. The reason I'm telling you to do that is because you just gave me 4 products, but no 4 of those products would make any sense. No 4 of those products would make any sense if you only had One Red Shoe. How you gonna put Wine Time only on One Red Shoe?
You can't do that. I won't do that.
Well, you can share a few episodes on one Red Shoe from Wine Time, but what you can't do, you get it, is only have Wine Time on One Red Shoe. You're gonna look like you're running a brothel.
Yes, sir. I got it.
All right, so that's gonna be your first step. Now, give me your products one more time. Let's see if we can squeeze some money out real quick.
My product?
Uh-huh.
I have my newsletter. That's the only thing I don't have one.
Okay.
I don't have one finished. I have my book, but it's not finished.
That's no problem at all. You have a newsletter. Let's focus on your newsletter. Okay? Your newsletter is going to do a few things. You have advertisers. You're going to, and $25 is the higher, or $35?
30.
30. Okay, 30. You're going to get 10 $30 advertisers in September. That's $300. We got $29,700 left. Okay?
Yeah.
We got $29,700 left. $29,700 left. Now, what we're going to do with the $29,700 is you're going to go on a donation campaign. You're going to ask 29,700 people for $1. $1. And you're going to call it, when you were homeless and in the streets, what was the one thing you needed the most when you had nothing?
Hygiene.
Yep, that's what I thought. So you're going to say $1 for clean socks. $1. $1 deodorant. You know, you're going to wordsmith it later. You get it? $1.
Right.
$1 was save 30,000 women. Your $1 donation will help save 30,000 women.
Whew.
That's what you're going to do. $29,700. You're going to ask 29,700 people for $1. And you'll be surprised when you tie it into a cause strong enough, giving homeless women socks, and you do videos for that, and you show those genuine tears like you're doing right now. When you do that, people won't give $1. They'll give hundreds.
Got it.
There's your plan
So
to get the $30,000.
how do I? So how do I go about finding and asking 29,700 people?
Start with your newsletter.
Start with my newsletter.
Start with your newsletter, and it's time for
which I need to boost, of course, boost it.
Well, yep, and then you're gonna post it. You're gonna have 2 pages to post it, and then you're gonna have a podcast to promote it.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right.
Yes, sir.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
All right. Romy Rome.
Thank you.
No, very welcome. They're clapping for you. They're clapping for you. And I appreciate how passionate you are. Yeah, how passionate you are about about those women. You know, just thinking about giving them clean socks brought you to tears, and we love your heart, and that's why you're amazing. That's why we're amazing. Jerome, unmute, my man. Let's get you $30,000. You the last one.
As I was sharing with you earlier today, first of all, you already messed me up from earlier today, all right? Because you planted a seed that says, I'm behind the power curve. I got to get this done. So that's running around in the back of my head while we're doing this mastermind. So bear with me. Also, be patient with me, because I don't want to tell you, the expert, what I want to do over what you know is best for me. So be patient with me, because stuff is running through my head, okay? As far as for what I have, okay, we know I have my 3-book series. Book 1 is basically done. Book 3 is basically done. The only one that isn't done is book 2. Book 2 is halfway done. But book 2 ties in to what you did to me earlier today with the videos, okay? Because what I'm going to do with the videos is exactly what I want to do in book 2, the second half, giving people pointers about how they need to check themselves and what they need to do for themselves and able to reach these kids. So they tie right hand in hand. And then I said, well, stop that. Go back and do book 1 too. Oh, wait a minute, that's more money, Jerome. Exactly. So you was in my head there, Antonio. I want you to. So I got to do that. So putting that aside, no, can't put that aside yet. On top of that, I hooked up with Johnny Wembry through Les Brown at the last meeting we had in Florida, and we're doing 18 folks that are doing a book. We're co-authors, and my chapter in the book is about these 3 books. And it's already written, it's already turned in. I've already referenced the website and so forth. So I'm teasing them saying, with debate saying, if you like this little chapter, then you need to go to letsthinkchangegrow.com and you can get the whole enchilada and that's supposed to come out in December. Okay, so that's kind of on its way. In the meantime, I've got someone working my website. Okay, we just did the branding, working on the cover. We're going to also do a blog, and we're going to do commerce. We're working on that. All that's going to be going on simultaneously. So I said to myself, that's moving, maybe not at the pace I wanted to, but it's moving. What I'm interested in is the keynote, okay? I know I've got one keynote. Tempest sent me the 4 that you sent to me. So right now I've got one keynote that I can go out and give right now, and that keynote is for young people. I want at least 2 more keynotes. One is for the adults, caregivers, coaches, and those who work with the kids, and the other one is for businesses. And that goes back to my military background, where I know how to go into a business and show you how to exert teamwork and how to make a profit and how to communicate. I can do all of those things, and I can do them well. So I said, if I get 3 sharp keynotes, the thing I want to focus on, and where I really want you to help me out is going into that speaking arena in reference to, I know what I attempted to do. The woman eventually came back and says, we already selected somebody else. I wasn't disappointed because based on what you gave me, I was ready to go and speak, and I was excited about it.
Good.
So I'm ready to go speak, okay? I got one keynote, and as far as I'm concerned, that's my foot in the door, because just like you said, if I get in contact with them, whatever they need, I'll have it for them when it's time for me to go do the keynote. So I ain't even worried about that either. So that's kind of, and so that's where I'm at right now.
All right. So I'm going to follow your energy.
Okay.
And stick with your keynotes. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Inside your keynotes. Do you have the cognitive ability and drive to turn a keynote into a training?
Yes, because what I do right now is that's what I do for my engineering company. I teach classes, okay?
Yep.
And so I've got PowerPoints and, you know, and all of that. So, and I would hope to do that training as well as coaching with businesses in reference to, let me come and speak to your people, boom, boom, boom. But I can also sit down with your leaders. I can also sit down with the leadership. Boom, boom,
good.
boom, like that. Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. I think I'm breaking up.
You are, sir. You're breaking up.
Come back. All right, there I go. All right, there I go. Nope, I'm not back. Am I back now? Yeah. All right, I'm back now. Okay, good. I heard you though. No, I heard you. I cut off at the end of your thing. So now that I know that, we're gonna make you $30,000 from keynoting. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so this is exactly what you want, and which is fine because what you want is always the right thing. Oh, delight your ways in me. I'll give you the desires of your heart. I ain't trying to quote it. I'm just saying. Okay. Now, so what you want is always right. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna write those other 2 keynotes. You're gonna come up with a subject that's gonna give you 3 keynotes. Those 3 keynotes are now 3 workshops. Those 3 workshops, because a keynote can be turned into a workshop. A workshop can be turned into a week-long training.
Okay.
A week-long training can be turned into a month-long training. I want you to call, now you see where I'm fit to go. I want you to call a few of your business contacts for the company that you work for. And I want you to say, hey, my name is Jerome Red. I'm a Les Brown certified speaker, and I am an ambassador for Les Brown himself. Okay? I train nationally. I work with one of the most popular training companies in the world, the ATS JR companies, who is Les Brown's business advisor. I am an extreme, how long you been working in corporate America?
16 years training.
I have 16 years of training C-level executives and below in corporate America. That being said, I would love to train your people for free. So let me change that word. I would love to train your people for no charge. Free is a bad word. No charge means I'm coming in a little bit. Okay? I'm going to train your people for no charge. Just give me one training, 1 week. And if I want to increase the bottom line of your company, then you don't have to hire my services. But if I make an immediate impact and increase the bottom line of your company, then I only ask that we sit down and we negotiate. Of course, you can say all that later. And the moment you knock it out the park, your training fee is $15,000.
Now repeat that so I can let that absorb while you repeating it. Go ahead.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, let me start at the $15,000. Your training fee, sir, is $15,000, and you only need 2 companies to hire you. Wish I had somebody. Okay. Okay. You don't need no 598 people. You need 2 at $15,000. Okay. And let me tell you, my minimum for speaking engagements is $15,000. They will pay this. I can assure you they will. Okay. Now watch this here. Now let me repeat everything you said. Everything I said. Hi, my name is Jerome Red. I am an ambassador for Les Brown, the #1 motivational speaker, personally mentored, trained, and certified by him to be a corporate trainer. I have 16 years of corporate training experience, and I work with the fastest growing corporate training company in the world, the ATS JR companies. I want to train your company for no charge. No charge. And then you be quiet. Well, I don't know if can you put me on the phone with a decision maker?
Yes.
Okay, got a decision maker now. Well, I don't have any budget. Sir, I don't even need a budget. I just need a shot to show you that I can make an immediate impact to your bottom line. You can take full credit for everything that I do. I want an opportunity to show you that I can make an immediate impact on the bottom line revenue of your company and build a long-term sustainable relationship with you that would net both of us millions of dollars. Okay? And after a week or 2 weeks of training, and you added to their bottom line and made them happier, richer, better, well, how much do you charge? $15,000 for $15,000 for 6 months of training. That's actually too long, to be honest with you, but that's fine. $15,000 for 2 months of training. Can you use $15,000, Jerome?
Absolutely.
Outstanding.
Now that you done messed me up.
Yes.
Okay? You done messed me up. You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay? And while that's running through my head, there's one particular company that he's one of the high level people in the company, meaning that they deal with the property management throughout Maryland. Okay, and he and I are good friends. Okay, and I know that their company, because I've been there at times when they have their people going around to kind of, pump folks up, if you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there while I'm doing my work saying, that's pathetic. They're paying them, and I'm sitting there observing this.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this guy, and he likes me, and we're real close. Okay.
There you go. That's your first person.
Okay.
$15,000. Now, when he says, Jerome, we just don't have $15,000, you're going to say, Guy, do you have an education budget? We sure do. Well, what do you do with your education budget? Well, we buy books for our people to train. I'm glad you said that. Buy $15,000 worth of my upcoming book. Buying pre-sale. Yes.
You better stop, boy.
And you don't even have to pay me. Your already education budget can pay me. Well, we don't have an education budget. We got a training budget. I'm glad you said that. So you don't have to pay me. I am a corporate trainer. I'm going to give training. Use the already training budget that you have.
It's already budgeted. Already in the budget.
Care of me, $15,000.
Already in the budget. You better stop, boy.
Did that help you, Jerome?
You better stop.
Did I add $30,000 to you?
No, you added more than 30,000.
Okay, so all of you should have been able to glean from one another.
Wow.
All of you. You should have been. I know time is well spent, but it's been worth it. Wow. Everybody has walked away from here with a $30,000 plan. And anything that the mind can conceive, it can achieve. The only thing your plan is missing now is energy. And it is your job to give that plan energy. Before I close it out, Tempest, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Let's see. Okay. Anything you want to add or just a word of encouragement that you wanted to give unto our people?
Thank you all for being here. I look forward to seeing your products online. Can't wait to buy from you. Can't wait to meet you all in person if I haven't already. And just thank you for spending your Friday evening here.
There it is. Spoken from the only wise Tempest on planet Earth. We appreciate you all. I won't hold you up any longer. Thank you for coming out. And as always, you can plan better. You can dominate. Tell the world about me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Unmute y'all so you can talk. Thank you.
Okay. Goodbye. Have a
Good
good weekend.
night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.